Hey guys, you watch because you want to only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Santa's Grotto. Well, we need to get complete before Christmas, otherwise you or me will not get our Christmas prezzies. It's looking good though. We're definitely on track. In fact, we've actually been building a lot faster than I thought. I thought it was going to take a lot longer to get this to this stage, but because we're so awesome, we've actually got it done ahead of time. It's getting complete, more and more complete as we go. Little gingerbread man dropped on the floor there. It's quite funny. I'm just clearing some room here. This is going to be in the way for today. So let's get rid of this and then we'll have a quick look at what we've already built. So we currently have the stables, of which we need to get some more donkeys because we've got... or reindeers. They're not donkeys, they're reindeers. We've got 4 reindeers in here. They're all nice and warm, but obviously we need more than 4 if we're gonna have enough reindeers to be able to pull the sleigh. You guys listed down in the comment section the names of every single reindeer. It was so funny to see. Some of you even missed some, but a lot of you got it dead right and got every single one written down. Really, there's actually a lot more than what I thought. We've got Santa's house itself. This is where he resides. We come inside here. He's got his own little Christmas tree built up with some presents under there, and then he's got his own little fireplace with a couple of stockings around. Nice little holly wreath there. His bed at the end where him and Mrs. Claus sits as well. Do I still have the... Yeah, I do. I'm Santa Claus, where him and Mrs. Santa sleep at night, and then he got a little bit of a table as well, and then he can hang up his coat, and apparently Santa can also ice skate as well. I didn't know that. That hasn't been told before, the story of Santa and his ice sleds. We do have 4 villagers that have currently escaped from the factory. We did do a little trick where we have carpet covering up a giant void in the floor, which is why these villagers, or these elves, they're not villagers, they're elves, haven't actually escaped out from. That's why they're not just all walking out, because they think that there's a giant drop there. It's a nice little trick that we done. But because of the amount of villagers that were in here originally, they did push a few each of them over, and as soon as sort of one villager pushes another villager, suddenly he realizes that he can escape. But that's pretty cool to have some on the outside. We have our conveyor belt of presents, our never-ending conveyor belt of presents. One of my favorite mini redstone builds I think I've ever done. And they revolve around really cool with a selection in the middle, and then a cool little skylight in here as well to give enough light to the area to be able to see. So, what is the plan? Well, we need to do a giant Christmas tree in the middle, because I think that'll just be perfect. We then need a sled out here, led by some donkey reindeers, and then we need to dress the place up a little bit. The walls are looking a little bit bland. We definitely need some hedges and some bushes and some flowers and stuff around the sides, and definitely get rid of some of this long grass. There's an awfully lot amount of long grass around here. That's just a little bit overwhelming, so we need to get rid of that. But let's build a sled today. So let's go through some of these blocks that we think might be perfect for a sled. Now, I think this acacia wood slab would be perfect for the sleds on the sleigh, okay? As the sort of little runners underneath it, they're just a perfect sort of brown for it, in my opinion. So we'll grab some of those. For the sled itself, I think maybe red. Yeah, because the red... Oh, the red wool looks really nice because it's sort of got this sort of wood texture. Yeah, that's perfect. So that'll be the main part of the sleigh. But then we want an accent colour. Maybe white or green or both. Okay, I don't think this block of emerald block will be any use. It's got a Christmas tree on it, but I don't think it's really perfect for what we need. We do have the green clay, which we can do. But let's have a look, see if there's any other green ones. We have sponge. I don't think that's good. In fact, the green lime wool has sort of the same texture, but I think they go the other way. Interesting. They actually go that way. We could use that. In fact, that might be a really good idea, because the dark green wool is a present, and that's definitely not going to look good if it was built as the sleigh itself. And I don't think we really have any other ones. We've got chest that or ender chests are green, but I don't think that's really perfect. So it's between this green and a darker clay green, but we're going to go with this one for now. And then we want a white. Now, what's the best sort of white block for this? We have a block of quartz. That looks a little bit snowy. We have snow itself, which is probably going to be perfect. Because the white seems to have a little bit of more of a carpet texture, I think, in this texture. So we'll grab some snow as well. Now, before we put the skis down, we probably want to see what size we want. So let's build this up off the floor a little bit. Maybe just one block off the floor, possibly two, because if we have the body of the sleigh itself here. Now, important, do we want an odd number? If we have an odd number wide sleigh, we're going to have... Yeah, odd sounds good. So maybe if we do like 5 along the bottom, and then the sleigh itself, the sleigh, whatever you want to call it, comes up the side here. Or is that just... I mean, we want it big. It's got to fit an awful lot of presents in. But I think maybe dropping that back and that back. It's like building a boat. Very similar to building a boat. And then we'll concentrate on the top. So the top, this is going to be the back. We want a pretty square back. Like that. To be able to fit all the presents in. Maybe we can round it off a little bit. Yeah, I like that. And then we want the sleigh to sort of start dropping down about here. Maybe something like this. Just to give the I nearly said boat. To give the sleigh a little bit of shape. So something like that. And then I want it to come up again. Just maybe by one block. So the front's a little bit lower than the back. I think that makes sense. Like this. And then sort of boat front it a little bit. So maybe like this. Oops. And then like that. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking sled already. Sled. Same thing. I'm not going to argue about the pronunciation of sled or sleigh. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of a bottom here. And then like a boat, it works best if you slowly work your way down to the beginning. So you add a little bit on either side. And as you go, you sort of want to try and bring it in a little bit. Now, this isn't a quick process. It takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of time to get it to look exactly how you want. But it will eventually get there. I recommend this all the time. Whenever you're building something that you want to be symmetrical, do a little bit on one side, then a little bit on the other. Okay? And then that way, you don't end up getting confused and not knowing how to make one side match the other. Very, very important. Like that or like that? I think like that is good. Okay, looking pretty sweet. There and there. No, I don't quite like it being that square at the front. That's good though. That's good. We might take that one away and put that there. Maybe take these two away. And put those there. And then it gives a little bit more of a curve at the front. Do I like that? I don't think I do. I think I prefer it being like that. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, and in the back, same way, same sort of design. We want to have like maybe these two like this. And like that. Fill these bottom ones in as well. Like this. And then I'm going to start at the back and do maybe this design. And then that one. And that one. Take those corners away, actually, because we're going to come down here. And here. Take those corners away. Fill in that one and that one. And it sort of builds itself. If you do it in this sort of technique, if you use this sort of technique, you'll find that the boat or sleigh, that whatever you're building, ends up basically building itself. You just put the start down and then it sort of tells you where the rest of the blocks need to go. It's very, very cool. Okay, I like this. I don't quite like how square that is on the back though. So maybe... Oh, pig, man. That pig scared me a little. Maybe we do something like that and like this. It's not quite square, is it? Like that. Oh, it was this one. And that one. Looking good. Looking really good. So now we're going to add the green around the edge. Now, I might put the green straight on top, or I might cut away. Let's try putting it straight on top first. Already, I don't know if I'm liking the green. We might change this to white, but let's give it a chance. I think it's a little bit too bright. It's a little bit too emeraldy. No, let's try with the white. I'm half tempted to sort of use quartz. Like, a block of quartz. I know it's got this snowy texture, but it might work. Stairs and slabs. Let's try it. Okay, I'm thinking about this, and then putting those on top, and maybe that on there. Just thinking. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's run the white around. Oh, not that one. This one. Let's run it around and see what see what it looks like. If we like it, we should continue on. If not, we shall try something else. Along the back here. Along the edge. Along down the side. Okay, straight away, the white looks better already. Okay, and then we're going to add... I'm going to take these away. We're going to now add... some stairs. That's the word. Stairs along the side of these blocks to try and give it a little bit of depth, to make sure that all the sides aren't quite flat. So we're going to go around the edge here. We will probably put the corners on, but we're just doing this sort of in a step-by-step process. Yeah, see, I like that. And now what we want to do is maybe go around all of the corners. Oh, what? Thank you. Around all the corners and sort of wrap these around. Do I like how that front looks? I do. I think I do. Not on those bits, though. We can't do those bits yet. So we wrap these around there. I don't know if I like that, actually. I think I prefer them without the corners on it. I think I do. I think oops. I think I prefer it like that. But we definitely need to try and do this section. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one facing that way and then swap this one to face that way. And then we get that sort of really perfect like curve. So those two. And then take those two away and we place them facing that way. And we get that perfect fluid curve all the way down. That one and that one. Replace those back. And then that one. And replace that one. Looks good. I really like the white. In fact, I really like the quartz's sort of snowy look on it. Definitely. Now, I do want to put some green in, because green is definitely a very Christmassy colour, but I don't think that the lime wool was good. I think it was too light. Too much of a light colour. So maybe add a band of green around the back here to start with. There. And then back to there. And then I want to try and get a design that doesn't look bad like that. In fact, what if we had like this as a green layer that goes all the way round? Ooh, the ideas. I love Christmas. I love building Santa's grotto as well. And horses with little woolly jumpers on. I'll never get used to this texture pack. Every time that I see an animal, I will just laugh at it. The pigs are wearing little cozies, tea cozies and everything. I like that with the green around it. I do. And I'm thinking maybe the green runs down the front as well. Okay, let's put the sleds on. So we need the sleds. I'm going to do them at this block here. And I don't know how far out, so let's put these down first. These stupid flowers, man. Make you place them in all the wrong spots. Okay, I think that's pretty good to the back. If we added like an upside down stair and then put that slab back. Yeah, that's definitely far enough back, but I think we need to add a couple more to the front. So maybe like that, or is that too far at the front now? I think that's one block too far, typically. That one, and that one. Yeah, that looks good. And then join these up. Maybe use stair there, and a stair here. And then a stair there, and then pop on the inside. Oh, can I get on the inside? There we go. And then put that one there, and that one there. And then try and struggle to get out again. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Okay, now it's the tricky part of getting this in line. Hopefully, I think I can see everywhere where I need to put them. Yeah, stair goes here. That one. And then we miss a gap because that's where the stair's going to go to join up to the sleigh itself. And then that is that one, I think. I can just see underneath it. And then put that one in and that one in. Join it up. I think we've got the perfect wood for it, though. I think the acacia wood was just exactly what was needed. And struggle to try and get in here. Squeeze it around the right way. Get back out. Wonderful. Okay, that's good. Now it's not floating in the air. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We definitely need some fences on the front. I think we're going to use the same wood just because that makes sense. So let's have acacia fence here. And we're going to place like maybe one here, there, and there. And then we can grab some donkeys. Mule, no, donkey. And some leads, which are... Good luck finding which one lead is. I think they're in here somewhere, aren't they? No. They're one of these. Shears, nope. Fire charge, no. Lead, there we go. Oh, it looks pretty much the same. Okay, so we're going to put down a donkey and then hook him up. Oh, that's cool. It's red as well. Put that down. Hook you up. Put that one down. It's a baby one. Okay, that's cool. And put that one up. And then put this one down. Hook that one up. And then one more on there. Now, we do have 4 in the stables as well. But for the moment, I think that looks pretty good. Them all hooked up the front there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then on the inside now, we need to start doing the interior to the sled. So we definitely need a wooden floor. Obviously use the same wood. Maybe slab it though. And then by using slabs, we can go on top of these blocks here. And stay below these white ones as well. So we'll run these along the back here. Those green ones shouldn't matter because they're likely to be covered up with presents in a minute anyway. So we put these down here. What else would you need in a sleigh? We obviously need a seat for Father Christmas to sit. Does Mrs. Christmas come with her? Maybe we can do 2 seats because I don't think... Santa has a spare vehicle laying about. I don't know, maybe he has a Toyota Prius or something like a Ford Focus that he just drives around to get his food from his local supermarket. Maybe he does. Or he used the sled to go everywhere. If he does use the sled to drive everywhere, then we're going to need a second seat. Ooh, the oak looks like a pretty nice contrast. So we want this up the front. But maybe not too far at the front. So we're going to put 2 seats down. We should put, I think maybe full oak actually underneath it. Because then that connects to the seats. It makes a nice looking seat, doesn't it? What about a bench seat? Oh yeah, that looks nice. And then have, what if we curve these around? Oh, that looks pretty cool actually. I mean, Santa's quite a jolly fellow, let's say, as in his butt is pretty big, so he's going to need a big seat. So maybe we do like another one behind for Mrs. Christmas to sit in? Possibly. Oops, take that away. I really like that idea of having like a couple of seats in it. Yeah, that's funny. That's cool. Okay, to control this, we're going to have those leads on like a pulley system. Otherwise, how would he control them all? So maybe we could have some since it's the interior, I'm going to use the oak fences instead. And I don't think you can get like a lead to join up to 2 fences. You can't use it like that, can you? Oh, that's a shame. What if we hid something down below then? Because I'm thinking about having something like this. Okay. And then if we hide something down here, and we block this off. Give me a second. We put these down here, and then I'm thinking about putting chickens. I know what you're thinking. You're going, what are you doing, AJ? Well, we put a chicken, and we hook up to that one, and we get. See, it's not quite long enough. Can I kill the chicken? Sorry, chicken. Sorry, chicken. Kill it. Get rid of it. Ugh. There we go. And instead, that's a glitch. It's a really cool glitch, but unfortunately it's only a glitch. Let's instead block that back up. And I'm going to do it back here instead. We'll try again here. Put these down underneath there. Put the chicken in. And then get the lead. Now the chicken might jump out. It shouldn't do. Yeah. See, it just gives us a little bit of a lead. It looks like it's like the controls. So we get you hooked up to that one. And you hooked up to that one. Cover up the top. And then, yeah, and then he sits in here and he can grab hold of these. And we've got like left and right and forward or something like that. And he holds all 3 leads. And it's sort of, in my eyes, it looks like that the sort of leads go through and then join up to there as like a little control panel for it. Yeah, really, really cool. So, what else would Santa need? Well, I think he obviously would need a map. So we're going to put a bookshelf for all of the areas that he might need to go in Christmas. In fact, should we just put it in the floor like that? Yeah, that looks better. So he's got all the maps of the area. He's got England and America and Australia, New Zealand and France and Spain and Germany, and then he'll be able to deliver it to everyone. I think maybe a sat nav. You know, maybe Santa's getting more and more modern. So let's grab a map here. Now I'm going to have to fly around a little bit to get this map loaded up. What is my... Am I like a little snowball on the map or something like that? Or am I the head of a snowman or something like that? I don't know. So let's just fly around here a little bit. How cool is this texture pack? It makes every biome have a very Christmassy feel. Even the swamp, which is a horrible looking biome, makes it look very, very Christmassy indeed. So let's just give a little bit of a fly around here. I'm not going to expose all of the map because we just don't have time. In fact, we are like out of time for this episode, but I think we're pretty much done anyway. We can always finish it off next episode. But we shall fly around here. Fly up this one. Right by an ocean, in fact. That's really cool. The map is perfect for it. In fact, off camera, I will probably just fly around and reveal this whole map, but we'll just see what it looks like in there. Pretty sure Santa Claus would need a sat-nav now. There's so many houses, he can't keep up with them all, can he? No, of course he can't. So fly back over here. Stick this in an item frame. There we go. Got your sat-nav. So he can see where he's going. Maybe he'd need a handbrake as well. I'm sure Santa would need a handbrake in order to be able to stop the sleigh and keep it in position. So we shall put a handbrake down. There we go. Handbrake's on at the moment, I think is what that means. And then you release it forward, and you'll be able to go. And then you can lock it so maybe it makes it so magically it makes it heavy enough that the donkey reindeers can't pull it. Should we replace these with those? I think the answer is simply yes. Anyway, that's all we've got time for this episode, guys. We'll have to finish off the sled, the rest of it next episode. It's looking pretty cool, though. If you guys did enjoy the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye. Bye. My voice went.